Hi everyone, my name is Kimberly Quevedo from DVM1B, and for today's video, I'm going to perform the static postural assessment, the dynamic postural assessment, and the anthropometry girth measurement. But before that, let me introduce my evaluator, Summary. She will be the one to evaluate my movement and muscle imbalance throughout the assessment. First is the static postural assessment, where I will be doing the ready stance or stand straight, and there are two different views to consider with the evaluator. First is the lateral view, where my evaluator will stand at my right side and left side. Second is the anterior view, where my evaluator will stand in front of me. So let's start with the head. Possible movement is forward head.
As an evaluator, you have a forward head.
Second is the shoulder. Possible movement is protracted or retracted.
You have a protracted shoulder.
Next is lumbopelvic hip. Possible movement observation are anteriorly tilted or posteriorly tilted.
But for her case, she has a good posture.
Next are the knees. Possible movement observation are adducted or abducted.
You have a adducted knees.
Next, possible movement observation on knees are externally rotated or internally rotated.
As I observed, you have externally rotated knees.
Next are the feet. Possible movement observation is flat.
It's not flat.
Second is the dynamic postural assessment. During the assessment, I will be doing the overhead squat like this. So, the same with the static postural assessment, there are also different views that the evaluator should consider. First is the lateral view, where the evaluator will stay at the right side and left side. Second is the anterior view, where the evaluator will stay in front. And third is the posterior view, where the evaluator will stay at the back. So let's start with the feet.
Your feet turns out.
Next are the knees. Possible movement observation is inward or outward.
Your knees moves outward.
Next is the lumbopelvic hip.
No excessive lean. Low back arcs. Arms are not forward. The foot flattens. Your lumbopelvic hip is normal. The shoulders are all elevated.
So, third is the anthropometry girth measurement. In this assessment, we are going to use a tape measure and a pen and a form for recording. So let's start with the chest.
$90.
So next is the right upper arm. Between the shoulder and the elbow.
28. Right upper arm is 28.
Next is the forearm. The forearm is from the elbow to the fingers or hand.
The forearm is 23. Right forearm 23.
Next is the waist.
The waist is 81. Waist 81.
Next is the hips.
$96. Right.
Next is the right thigh.
Right thigh is 53.
Next is the right calf.
$37. Right calf 37.
So that's all.